Hey, what's up guys, in this video we're going to talk about CSS Pagination. So whenever there is multiple pages to navigate to, then we can use the pagination, which will allow us to easily navigate between multiple pages. So to create one pagination, first of all we're going to create one wrapper div, and then inside we're going to create multiple anchor elements. So the first anchor element will have the left double quotation. After that we're going to have the page 1, page 2, page 3, and also we're going to have the page 4, and at the last we're going to have right double quotation. So you can see we have one parent div element, and inside we have multiple web pages. So we're going to create pagination out of those anchor elements. So now we're going to add one class to the parent div element. So we're going to add the class called pagination. Now inside the style tag we're going to select our class pagination, and here we're going to display our element as a inline block element. And after that we're going to select all the anchor tags inside the pagination, and we're going to style all of those anchor elements. So first of all we're going to set the font color to black, and after that we're going to use the float left property so that the elements will sit side by side. And also we're going to add padding around the element of 5 pixels, and also we're going to remove the underline, so text decoration will be none. So you can see we have styled our anchor elements. So now we're going to create the active indicator. So the active indicator will indicate the current page we are visiting. So we can set the active indicator to any of the anchor element. Like an example, we can set that to the page 2. So for that we have to use the class attribute, and we're going to set the class to active. So now we have to select the active class. So inside the pagination class we are selecting the active class. So here we're going to set the background color to green, and we're going to set the text color as white. So you can see now the active page will have the background color as green and the font color as white, and this will indicate the current page we are visiting. And also we can use the rounded corner. For that we can use the border radius property. So we're going to set the border radius to 5 pixels. So now you can see the corners are rounded. And also we can set border around all of those anchor elements. So for that we have to use the border property. So we can set the border to 1 pixel solid gray. So you can see all of those anchor elements is having border around them. And also we can have some space between all of those different pages. So we can use the margin property. So here we are going to use two parameters. So the first parameter will be 0 because we do not want any space in the top or bottom, but we want 5 pixel space left and right. So now you can see there are some gap between multiple pages. And also we can increase the size of our pagination. So for that we can use the font size property, and here we can set the size of our pagination like 30 pixels. So now you can see the size of our pagination has increased. And also we can center our pagination inside the web page. So for that we are going to wrap all of those anchor elements inside one class called center. So you can see we have wrapped all of those different anchor elements inside the parent div element which has the class center. So now we're going to select the class center, and here we're going to use text align property to center. So now you can see the pagination is centered inside the web page. So this is the way we can create one pagination, and we can style that using CSS. So hope you understand the concept. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.